think of a tree house, you probably imagine a few planks nailed halfway up an old pine tree. Not if you're Derek Saunderson and your business is building the most amazing tree houses we've ever seen.
I'm a joiner to trade. I have been for longer than I care to remember. Got into treehouse building maybe 10 years ago. Loved it. Always thought, I could do this for myself, and decided to form Amazon Treehouses. What's the old saying, if you find something you love doing, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I think this is about as close as I'll get to it, because you don't feel as if you're working, and it's a fantastic experience. People used to think of tree houses as just wooden boxes up trees. Nowadays there's a real market for design, and you can see some really wonderful and elaborate structures now all over the country. Average cost, you're looking at something like probably between £15,000 and £20,000. But they start at something like £5,000 for small kids' tree houses, but they can also go up to £80,000 plus. There's one coming off where we're working at a private school down south, which is going to house 25 pupils. For an additional teaching space, which is going to be quite something as well. There are very few limits to what you can have. You could live in them. Electricity, running water, beds, bunk beds, seating areas. You can have anything in them. The sky's the limit. We're excited today because today's the day we get started work on the new treehouse. This is your typical all-round treehouse to suit the whole family. There's going to be various swings and tyre swings. There's 2 sets of French doors in it, so the whole wall is going to open up. A seating area, and it's insulated and it's lined, and there's electricity going in this one. It's all singing, all dancing. It's going to have a bit of everything, this tree house. We've started very low down, as you can see. We're going to have obviously a step up to here, and this will be the main access point to the whole structure. We're going to try and fit a Wendy house type structure around the tree here, and you're going to have this limb hopefully coming through the roof, which will be a nice feature. We're going to install here a cargo net, I believe, for the kids to climb up and down, and perhaps a zip slide. So it's all happening down here. This is where the fun starts. Spiral staircase round these posts. When it comes to this stage, especially a tree like this, as you can see, it's quite something. We'll look at it as we go along and think how we can use the tree as much as we possibly can. Looking to make an access point from this deck up to a crow's nest type effect deck way at the top of the tree. It's going to be a fair old height up. It'll be something quite special, especially something in this scale where you've got basically 3 tree houses and 4 decks. Next time you come back to see us, when you come in the driveway here, you will go, wow, and it's going to be something quite spectacular, I promise.
And you find out how that turns out tomorrow on
Can't
the
wait.
Right. Our next guest is from